Hi, I'm Deepesh Agarwal from IIM Trichy, and today I'm going to talk about the impact of Make in India on the Indian economy. Make in India launched by Indian government on 25th September of 2015. It is sort of a Swadeshi movement that encourages companies to manufacture their products in India. It mainly looks to create jobs and import of technology to India. It covers 25 sectors of the economy, and 100% FDI is allowed in all these sectors except for space, defense, and news media. After the launch, India received around US dollars 250 billion worth of investment commitments and investment inquiries worth US dollar 23 billion between September 2014 and February 2016 alone. As a result, India emerged as the top destination globally for foreign direct investment, surpassing USA and China both. Combined with other initiatives, by the end of 2017, India rose 42 places on Ease of Doing Business Index, 32 places in World Economic Forum's Global Competitiveness Index, and 19 places in Logistics Performance Index. Make in India initiative may be finally bearing fruit. Three sets of macroeconomic data, that is the number of industrial projects being set up in the country, foreign direct investment, and merchandise exports seem to pick up in industrial activity in Asia's third largest economy. Of the three, it is the first trend that appears most promising. The value of new industries set up in the country rose 29% in 2016 compared to the previous year. It remains to be seen whether the trend is sustained in the coming years. The value of proposed projects in 2016 was significantly higher in 2016, but it was similar as to 2014. The trend in FDI has also been encouraging over the past year. Not only did FDI inflows jump 18% to a record level of $46.4 billion in 2016, the proportion of investments directed towards manufacturing also increased. Although services such as telecom and insurance remain the favorite bets of foreign investors, the overall composition of FDI in 2016 turned towards the manufacturing sector, which registered a 38% annual rise in inflows. But despite liberalization of FDI norms, sectors such as defense and railways have attracted very little investment. The recent recovery in merchandise exports has also added to the optimism around the Make in India initiative. Capital goods, textiles, and commodities have been the major contributors to the recent surge in exports. Recent rise in exports can also be a part of a global cyclical recovery. Thus, we should take this rise with a pinch of salt. There's another problem with India's manufacturing exports. While manufacturing exports as share of India's aggregate output has increased in recent years, the contribution of the manufacturing sector to India's GDP embodied in the sector's value addition has not increased. This is because most value addition is taking place offshore, as a previous plain facts column pointed out. The integration with global value chains has not helped India move up in the value chain, but instead seems to have led to a hollowing out effect of India's manufacturing sector, as described by Rashmi Banga, an economist with United Nations Center for Trade and Development. The twin goal of Indian manufacturing policy over the past few decades have been to help Indian firms move up the value chain and to create more factory jobs. But the two goals have often been in conflict. The increase in value addition since liberalization of Indian economy has precisely been in those sectors which have replaced labor with machines. The challenge for the Make in India initiative is to facilitate the creation of high productivity jobs in labor intensive sectors. With China attempting to rebalance its economy and lower its dependence on exports, there is an opportunity for India to step in and carve out a space for manufacturing labor intensive products for the world. Here are some encouraging signs in this regard. Textiles and electrical equipment, two relatively labor intensive sectors with export potential, are two of the top three gainers in new projects over the past 2 years. While India already enjoys a competitive advantage in the textile exports, it is a small player in the global electrical equipment market. Only if India is able to grow such sectors will it be possible to generate new jobs even while raising productivity levels of Indian manufacturing.